This is Kyle. This is the number 8. It's the UCLA Bruins against the Texas A&M Aggies. Opening round playoff game about to kick off. Great atmosphere here. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Hey, I caught up with the UCLA head coach before the game. He said that his veteran running back is in prime condition right now to start this game. He's had a great year with over 1,000 yards rushing, and he wants to take the load on his shoulders today and be the guy that carries his team further. This is a really exciting moment right here. They're going to really script early in this series to get him the rock and make sure he can establish the running game. I'll keep you posted on how that's going from down on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Same tailback.
But I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
Back to throw. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Nice game. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Send the back in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
They're going to run it. Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum and get the ball down for a score.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And the Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do. Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on 3rd down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. And see if they tried out the field goal team. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. And he was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
He tried a field goal from 55 yards, but the offense now sets up from the 38. Running through the tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
Fair catch made at the 20. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back, it's Reed. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, on 3rd and 1, the quarterback has got to make a quick decision. If his first receiver or his second receiver is not open, he needs to run the football. The defense is going to be aggressive. They are here. They're able to get home, get the sack, and probably get a stop.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
2nd down after that previous play. On the run, it's Knight. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really
swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Iamaleava. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a 1st down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Trying to find room. It's Owens. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. To throw, it's Reed. Looking right, this one caught. He stopped short, and that 1st down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, UCLA, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, that's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And here's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Spotted at 38.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Here we go. Ready. Ninja. Shift.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Knight. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. Looking downfield. It's Iamaleava. Makes a quick catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Wideout's now clustered. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes a one-handed catch. Wow, what a one-handed catch by the senior.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
That was desperately needed from this defense. This offense has done a nice job today. They've been in rhythm. They need to disrupt that. They're able to do that for the tackle for loss. Now this offense is behind the chains. Good pursuit on the outside.
Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
The Bruins will line up to boot it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. They'll kick it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock.
Hey, kill it. 674, take off. 674, take it.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking to throw. It's Reed. A deep shot to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Now Texas A&M calls their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's looking deep again. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter. Joe, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the 2nd quarter and then get the ball in the 3rd quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this 2nd half. Because here we go. We got 1 half of football left to move on in this playoff.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bruins.
Massive touchdown right here in a tie ball game going into the half, and they're able to get the ball in the end zone, take the lead, and no time left for the opposition. That is just a crucial point in this game, and great execution by this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. It's Thomas. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the UCLA offense back out on the field, trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Now it's second down here. To the air. It's Iamaleava. Bringing pressure. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after the return. Thought that interception could be enormous.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
The offense will spend a timeout here. Got to decide what to call on this third down play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Reed. Here comes the rush. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
I thought that was just outside of his range, and sure enough, it's just short. This guy is very accurate, but this is just a little outside of his range.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled, but first down.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And the Bruins pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I love these simple plays. Just a touch pass right to the wide receiver, and if he can get the edge, watch out. It's a huge gain down the field and a big play for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. In the red area, it's Knight. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, UCLA.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. The Texas A&M offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it.
139 Albatross.
Dropping back. It's Reed. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Picking up a fresh set of downs. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it's...
Looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to have to defend these shots down the field. They told us that this offense likes to be aggressive, and they had to be aware. And they do a nice job here creating incompletion on a shot down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Receiver in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back in motion now. To throw. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. The pressure's on. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Bruins. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, what a move. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The shotgun handoff here. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
And the runner takes off to his right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Throwing off play action. That's reeled in. It's Riley. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run.
It's caught. He's got room. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback. Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And it's UCLA on top here. We've played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Heading up for this third down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Dropped for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. Dropping back, it's Reed. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a job by the big fellas up front to be able to run the football in this field position. You've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Gonna run it. It's Knight. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Crucial third down play right here. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
That is a tremendous job by this secondary. Look at the tight windows that they're presenting for this quarterback. And they close fast and then create the incompletion with that contact.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Aggies offense is back on the field now. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joe, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. We sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Grab down the middle. It's Porton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone,
open field ahead. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive.
This offense had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on 1st down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on 1st down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Touchdown, Aggies! This offense really clicking.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Grinding away with their running game.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the Aggies will now spend their third and final timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They gain him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. What a moment for this offense. They use the ground game to ice the victory and silence this home playoff crowd, Joel.
Chris, all week they had a steady confidence about them. They told us they believed they could come in here on the road and get a playoff win. That's exactly what they were able to do. And what I think that they're going to be so proud of is that they used the ground game to do it. When everyone knew they were going to run the football, they were still able to find success, move the chains, and win the game.